Sweet. Alright. That was done. Pretty quick, I'd say. Alright, next is Cobalts. Can I not? Okay, that's fine. Cobalts is in Ladosha. Camp Overlook. I think. It is sweet. Do 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 do. Obtain grenade digits. Sweet, easy. Nice. That was fast. And then let's go do Sahagin. Plus. I doing? Oh, 7 quests. Settlements, that's where we need to go. I believe I remember seeing this quest. The Aft Castle. I believe it's this one. Yep. They came from the deep. Your hearing must be exceptional, Plum. If you did not overhear the Link Pearl report, then why... Well, no matter. You are here now, and we could certainly use your aid. I have just received word that raiders have sunk a civilian vessel in the Strait of Merlthor. One of our warships is en route as we speak, though I fear there will be little left for them to find. I am uncomfortably familiar with tales of pirates looting and even commandeering their targets. But to sink the ship entire, an excessively brutal act even for a buccaneer. No, I'd wager cold hard coin that those thrice damned fishbacks are behind this. Them and their Serpent Reaver lackeys. The Sahagin have much to answer for. Vengeance will be forthcoming, but let us first focus on rescuing what poor souls we may. While the warship scours the waters, I would have you head to eastern Lenosha and look for any survivors washed up on the sands of Bloodshore. One of my soldiers, Private Will Falk, has been deployed to coordinate the search. Speak with him when you arrive, and he will direct your efforts to where they are most needed. May Limlayan guide your steps. Yes. Roger. Alright, cool. And then the last one for the memory board is Ixali, but they are crafting. I don't think I want to do that until I max at least one crafter, maybe? Oh. Bedraggled woman. Have you seen my little Robin? I was certain I held him tightly as we fell into the water. So very, very tightly. Oh. You're the one Commander Riki said to expect then. I'm Wilfalk, a private in the Commander's foreign levy. As you can see, there ain't much for me to coordinate. The fishbacks made a good mess of that ship. Seems barely a handful of the poor buggers what were sailing on it made it ashore alive. Where am I? Where's Robin? Where's my son? Now you can just calm yourself down, good wife. We'll have your boy back in your arms afore you can spit up another lungful of seawater. The tide's been merciful to a fortunate few like the good wife here and carried them all the way to the beach. Here, you'll be needing some of me medical supplies for the bleeding and the injured. Take a walk along the coast now and help them as ain't beyond the helping. Okay. Me shoulder. It burns. Don't take me arm. I'm begging you. I can feel my fingers again. These gutless fishbacks. They were over the rail and swinging before I could stammer out a prayer to the navigator. Oh. I made it. Or, I made it? One moment we was sailing along, happy as you please. The next, I was struggling to keep me head above the waves. wheeze. I can barely breathe. Thank you, thank you. Which of the 7 heavens is this? Bloodshore? Oh. Okay. Injured survivor. Waves slammed me into the rocks. They cut me up some, I think. Is it bad? Nope. We gotcha. My thanks. I feel much stronger now. All I remember is an impact like bloody thunder, and the deck lurching beneath my feet. Then they came aboard. It came from the deep. Oh. You've saved some lives this day, lad. 'Tis a terrible thing what happened, but you take what solace ye can. But you take what solace you can in the little victories. Not that any amount of solace will have me forgiven those blasted fishbacks. You expect attacks on the Navy? That's what we signed up for. But sinking a civilian ship with women and children aboard. The Sahagin have ice water for blood, I tell ye. No, not my little Robin. My condolences, good wife. I know how hard this must. Oh. Leviathan's scaly arse. Oh. Oh. Uh-oh. Sahagin, here? Psh, psh. Psh, psh. What, you didn't get your fill of slaughter out on the strait? If you want to finish the job you started, then you'd best start with me. Psh. Oh. Mum. Robin? My darling Robin. Mum, there you are. Oh, my dear Robin, you're safe. Thank the 12 above. Do, 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 do. The lad's alive. What manner of fishback trickery is this? Da-da-dum-dum. I'm fine, if a bit wet. I thought I would sink right to the bottom of the sea, but then some nice fishermen came and saved me. They were not like the scary ones that came after our ship, but the stories say that all the fishermen are nasty. Isn't that odd? Might I ask you a favor? I found this necklace at the bottom of the little boat the nice fishermen used to carry me to the shore. I'm certain it must be one of theirs. I'd take it back to them myself, but I don't think my mum will like that. Could you maybe return it for me? The last I saw, they were swimming towards western Lenosha. That must be where they live. I wonder if their houses are made of seaweed. Okay. Yeah. Here we go. Airport. Oh, that's the wrong thing. Oh, it's right here. Sahagan Spawnling. What is the meaning of this trespass? I should skewer you where you stand, finless one. Pshh! You carry the necklace of Clutchfather Nov. Oh, Clutchfather Nov. How is it that you possess this cherished treasure? You come at the behest of the child he saved. Such unusual manners for a shore walker. Shh, you may pass. Seek out Clutchfather Nov and be sure to keep your tone respectful. He is the elder of our clan. Yes. Clutchfather Nov. Psh, ha ha ha. Rare is it to see a shore walker in our midst. I am Nov, Clutchfather to this clan of spawnlings. Ah, the finless child bid you return my necklace, did he? Psh. Psh. No, I had no special reason for saving the boy, only that for the Sahagan, as it is for you shore walkers, offspring are considered the most precious of treasures. All that reside here are bound by ties of blood. All are the children of the Clutchfather. Only slightly less precious to me than my spawn is the trinket you bring. It was a gift, a commendation from our beloved matriarch. I thank you for returning it to me. We have a saying, the favor of one is repaid by the gratitude of the Clutch. Shh, I welcome you to our home. Perhaps a modest banquet is in order. I do not know, however, if our spread will agree with your shore walker stomach. Clutch and kin. Psh, you witnessed the aftermath of the attack in the Strait of Merle Thor. Yes, it was indeed perpetrated by Sahagan. The individuals responsible are called the Coral Tridents. They reside in the Sapsa spawning grounds and are known among our people as a volatile and fanatical faction. We had hoped to prevent them from ever reaching that vessel, but alas, the current was not in our favor. Foolishness. Their actions only invite further violence through retaliation. And what of Nova and his Clutch, you ask? We live apart from the spawning grounds and pursue a separate agenda. I do not claim to understand the structure of your civilization, but for us Sahagan, each clan of Clutchmates is led by a single Clutchfather. The Indigo Matriarch, what you might call our queen, bestows each clutch of her eggs upon only the bravest and most seasoned warriors. It is then a Clutchfather's duty to raise and instruct his charges in the ways of our people. But for this cycle to continue, the matriarch must have a secure environment in which to bear her offspring. That is why we chose to make this land our home. It is unfortunate, then, that the Sapsa spawning grounds have become the locus of such conflict. If only more shore walkers were like you, and spent a moment to understand our Clutchfather, I need your counsel. What have I taught you, Sue? A Sahagan does not flail and splash about so. He rolls with the waves and rides the currents. Forgive me, Clutchfather. It is Pew, our sixth youngest brother. What of him? He has left the nursery without permission. He spoke of talking Shens into the Coral Tridents. His brain is as soft as his spawnling scales. And this at a time when I cannot afford to take my eyes off the rest of the Clutch. Though our stance towards each other is not yet clear, shore walker, I would ask a boon of you. Save my foolish son. Sue here will have more to say on the subject, I am sure. Alright. You have no skills, and yet the Clutchfather seems to trust you. I shall do the same. As you just heard, my brother Pew has taken it upon himself to educate the Coral Tridents. He is one of our more impetuous spawn brothers, and yet young. He does not realize the peril he puts himself in. The Tridents will not listen to Pew's reasoning. They will laugh as they impale him on their spears. Please bring Pew back safely to the nursery. By now he must be some distance across the land base, closer to North Gate something. Misread that. Psh, psh. This concerns you not, Shorewalker. Away with you, Finless One. Oh, dead. 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 Too easy. Rescued by a shorewalker. What am I to tell Clutchfather Nove? Spawn brother Shu, did you come to my aid? Bid you come to my aid? Psh, I do not understand these Coral Trident warriors. I scarce opened my maw before they proceeded to beat me bloody. The Clutchfather always says that the currents of discussion carry us to enlightenment, but it seems the words of a spawnling count for little and less. I simply wanted to put into practice my clutchmates, and I had been taught. What my clutchmates and I had been taught. Now I surely face a punishment in addition to my beating. True. Welcome back, Shorewalker. You are kind to endanger yourself, though you owe us no such loyalty. Pew will be appropriately disciplined for his reckless actions. Now, more than ever, the Sahagin must act with caution and wisdom. Many of our people reside peacefully within our city in the Indigo Deep, but our civilization faces a steady and treacherous decline. We must venture onto land to secure spawning grounds to lay our eggs, and build nurseries to raise our young. It is an essential element of our breeding cycle, an instinct too powerful to ignore. Our traditional spawning grounds were, however, annihilated in the calamity. Thus were we forced to seize this new location, the region the Finless Ones call Western Lenosha. It is not surprising that the Shorewalkers view our sudden aggressive expansion as not more than an invasion, but this seemingly unprovoked attack on their territory is, in truth, a desperate struggle for survival. Without this land, without a place to rear offspring, the Sahagin race is doomed. We are in no position to wage war against the Shorewalkers. We must attempt a parley and learn to exist side by side. The Coral Tridents, as you have no doubt realized, do not comprehend the merits of a diplomatic approach. They seek only to control the weak of mind, those like their brutal serpent reavers, and slaughter all others who oppose them. Do not mistake me as a traitor to my kind. I hold no love for Finless Ones. I shed no salty tears when the great Leviathan is summoned, and the Lord of Whirl gathers new drowned shorewalkers to his fold. But conflict with your peoples is not the answer to our woes. We must look beyond the present and ensure calmer waters in which the future of our race can thrive. Shorewalker, your arrival is a precious gift. I would have you become the first stone in the bridge I hope to build between our peoples and the rock which blunts the mindless spears of the Coral Tridents. I pray you lend us your aid. Yeah, I serve myself to your noble cause. Your presence is most welcome, Shorewalker. My warriors are eager, but lack the experience to engage such vicious opponents as the Coral Tridents. We will halt the Zealots' advance at the shoreline and begin to repair the damage they have done to our chance at peace. There is much work ahead, but together we can put an end to this meaningless bloodshed. Alright. Sweet. Gilling me softly. Phew.